quite remember where we came from. The very hard work put in place, crowned by our swimmer, Abeiku Jackson, was effortlessly worked hard to earn this privilege, which had to be a scholarship granted by FINA. And of course, before you get the scholarship, a lot of things get into place, which our Kana Bureau member and the treasurer will explain as we proceed. He's been asked to go into this development center to work hard in getting himself qualified for, at least by time, to the current Olympics that will go in Tokyo. At this juncture, I will not talk too much. I will allow Farida to explain. Then, President of the GOC, what are his voice and how important this trip means to the Ghana Olympic Committee.
So last year in July 2020, applications were sent out for federations to apply for swimmers who are within Category B and Category S. And so Category B has an outline of time qualification and Category S has an outline of time qualification. So those under Category S are expected, if selected, to go to the FINA Development Center in Dakar, Senegal. But looking at our swimmers' performance, especially the one we had last year at the Ghana Zone 2 Championship, where he did a time of 22.92, he qualified under the Category B division. So our options was for him to go to Thailand, that's one of the FINA Development Center in Kazan, or to go to the private development center, that is Azura in Florida. That is one of the new entrants, so they are trying to facilitate that. So finally, Abeiku was selected to go to Kazan in Russia. So there are three categories of program. We have the short-term, medium, and the long-term, depending on the capabilities of the swimmers. So Abeiku falls under the medium-term program, which is looking at athletes who have potential to achieve that the Olympic qualification standard B, and the need to better his technical abilities and a change of environment. And so Abeiku was given a scholarship according to the medium-term program. So we went through all the processes, athletes program, the coach's profile, whatever the coach has outlined for Abeiku. So finally, he was selected to go to Kazan. So we had to move from the FINA office to the development center to start interacting with them with regards to the visas and what have you. And knowing the situation we are in now, that is the COVID situation. He was supposed to have left last year in 2020, but because of COVID, it had to take this long for him to finally get there, because the embassy was not even open to receive visas. So thanks to the state of Tatarstan, that's where Kazan is located within Russia, they had to facilitate through the deputy prime minister of Tatarstan to get the embassy to receive our application. And God being so good, within 2-3 days it was done. So Abeiku will depart the shores of Ghana on the 5th of February, that's Friday, to Kazan for a 1-year program. So within the 1-year program, he is going to be in a school which will take into consideration all his technical training, medical, his diet, his also dry line, and he's also going to, if he wants to, there's also an aspect of educational, whether to study the Russian language. And there are outlines of some qualification events within the region and within Europe before the Olympics, if hopefully it happens. So he will not just be at the development center for training, but he will also have the exposure to be training with the European swimmers because as of now, I think almost about 10 other African swimmers have been selected. Now we have 2 currently from Rwanda, 1 from Nigeria, 1 is yet to leave, and then 1 from Angola. So 4. If Abeiku leaves on Friday, God willing, he's going to be the 5th person as the rest also join. So he will get the opportunity for the first time to also have a platform to compete within the European event that will be slated for as an Olympic qualifying event. So in a nutshell, this is the reason why we call the media to announce about his scholarship.
I think given the opportunity to train in Russia is the best privilege I could get at this specific time during the Corona period. Looking back at the Ghana Zone 2, our preparations to qualify for the Olympics were very tough. Training was tough. We pushed hard. We tried to qualify as fast as possible, but due to the Corona outbreak that came, the virus outbreak, we're not able to participate in the qualifiers. Coming forward, we have been able to achieve this scholarship, not just me, but the whole Swimming Association, and it's a great privilege to accept this scholarship in order to move forward and to qualify for the Olympics, Tokyo 2021.